So Tesco beats a retreat in China, and Mexican magnate Carlos Slim moves for KPN. Will it work? And what exactly does he want? Joining me is, to answer these questions, hopefully, is Robert Cole, assistant editor, Breakingviews. All right, disappointing but realistic is how Peter Tal Larsen describes this Tesco move.
Yeah, I mean, China's the big market, isn't it? And, every Western company and his dog seems to have been trying to get some sort of foothold there. And, a lot of retailers went in, Tesco among them, trying to set up its own kind of chain. It's realised that it's difficult. The local competition has caught up, and although the consumers there should be getting more prosperous and it should be getting easier for the likes of Tesco, it's not. And what it's done here is fold its relatively small kind of chain into a bigger one with a local operator, and that seems realistic. And of course, but it's still disappointing. And the read across here is, you remember how much difficulty Tesco got into in the US, where it tried to set up a standalone. Now the US and the Chinese markets are different, but here it does seem to at least be sort of getting some sort of value out of it.
So from an investment perspective, you agree with this?
Yeah, I think it's the right thing to do. It's, as I say, realistic. But it would be much nicer if we could have sort of said, yes, Tesco's going to go in and have 10,000 stores across Asia's biggest market, etc., etc., etc. It just looks like that was just pie in the sky.
And interesting as well, just worth a mention, e-commerce and the web. And it is picking up in this area, of course, and is hitting the hypermarkets in this area as well.
Yeah, Peter's thinking that this is probably for Tesco, a total retreat eventually. I'm wondering whether, for one of those reasons, whether actually this just does give Tesco a little bit of optionality. And optionality over the web offering might be one of those things. Tesco's been in the web, doing web shopping for a long time in the UK market, and it may have some expertise in that sphere that its Chinese partners want to take advantage of.
All right, American Mobile, KPN. What have you learned on this?
Well, I have to say I'm not entirely surprised that Carlos Slim has come in with this offer for KPN.
So this is basically he's bid for the 70% he doesn't already own.
Absolutely, of the Dutch operator KPN. Why am I not surprised? Well, you'll remember that there was this deal to combine Telefonica and KPN's German operations, and Carlos Slim didn't disapprove of the deal, but he didn't approve of it either.
So is this a move to block that?
And, well, we think that that deal may go through. Despite that, despite the move, so it's still quite a lot of moving parts here. But Carlos Slim has bid for the KPN. The KPN deal in Germany can still go ahead, but I would not discount two things. Firstly, that Telefonica comes in and perhaps takes a rival bid to Carlos Slim's offer here, or there is some sort of reworking of this German enterprise. So I think this is a really, really interesting deal. Lots of moving parts. Bottom line, though, is that KPN shareholders ought to be pretty happy because there's
absolutely
share prices up.
Yeah, good. Robert, many thanks for that. Robert Cole at Breakingviews for more Agenda Setting Insight. Do watch our US show every day, 12:30 Eastern. 17:30 BST. I'm Axel Threlfall. This is Reuters.